There it
Hey!
is. Now, I've told you before, Jones, leave
Yes.
me alone.
What you?
I've had
Well,
enough. I have had enough of you
I was here first.
bullying me like that.
I was here first. So yeah, this is
It's
my
my
line.
ball, and you can't play.
Well, welcome in, guys. Oh, we've got absolutely millions, not millions. We got loads of
We
schools
have
on.
got a lot, though.
Yeah, it's brilliant to see.
Yeah.
So let us know where you're joining us from because we love hearing where. In fact, somebody's told us hello before we even started the live.
I know. Oh, this is a toughie, though.
Yeah,
Oh, all right, okay. Oh man, that's a hard one.
you got
Hi
this.
from Zgol. Uh, Kunthelu.
Very good. Kindelu.
Yes,
Very good. Kindelu. That's
get in there.
Kindelu. Very good. Very good. Oh, here we
Kinelu.
go. Have a shot of this.
Easy. Ensborough Integrated Primary School, Northern Ireland.
Yo,
Let
good
me.
afternoon, guys.
Yo.
And then we've also got
Raglan.
Raglan. And we've got,
Uh,
oh, here we go.
Binaya.
Binya. We've had this before.
Binya.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And
Then we
then,
got Pembroke Primary.
yo, yo,
Good
yo.
stuff. Yeah, loads. Get them all in. Get them all in now.
Yeah.
This is a good time.
Get your
Yeah.
howdies in. So, welcome in to Adobe Digital Leaders. Maybe some of you are joining us for the first time ever today, perhaps.
Woo.
Maybe you're a returning attendee.
Veterans.
Yes. So, if you've never been before, let us go through the 1, 2, 3 rules of Adobe Digital Leaders Club. Rule number 1, Dom, is what?
Pauses if you want. We're going to be going backwards and forwards between myself on the browser and Mr. Jones on the iPad. You'll get two kind of goes at seeing how it can be done. We'll probably be repeating the same sort of steps. So if you fall behind quite quickly, don't worry because you'll be getting another look at it and seeing, maybe the slight variations if you've done it first time. And then Jones does it, and he'll probably just put some fancy pants thing in there. So maybe you're like, oh, I'll add a bit of fancy pants too. So you'll get plenty of goes. But if you do feel like you're getting, a bit too far behind, you can pause, and it's fine. Number two, Jones.
Yeah, rule number 2 and 3 both tell us about an email that you teachers that are registered will be getting after the end of the session this afternoon around 4 p.m. So on that email that you get, and you're only going to get that if you've registered, by the way.
Oh, yes, you will. Only if you're registered.
Only if you're registered.
Dear, oh dear, these unregistered wants to come in and get our certificates.
And if you're unregistered, you could just register right now for this afternoon session by going to bit.ly/Adobe Leaders. So teachers, get on there, make sure you're registered. On that email, you will get a link to a certificate, and every single one of you that's taken part in this afternoon's activities, whether you've done both challenges or just one, you can have a certificate saying that you passed.
What if you've done none? No challenges?
No certificate for you. No.
No.
Not this time. No. And then on that same email, there's also information about how you can earn points to win a whole school pizza party. And
Points win pizzas.
And along with the pizza party, you will also get the Adobe Digital Leaders School Award, an amazing plaque to put on your wall.
He's not wrong.
If you're interested in that, then the information for that is also on the email. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at today's challenge page, Dom.
I tell you what, I'll get it up, and as you go through some more shout outs.
Yes, will do. Yeah, that's some good cooperation. Oh, I need to get that. I need to get the rules off as well.
I'll get them off. You do the shout outs, and I'll get them off.
I've done it. I've done it.
Come on, get on with it.
Right. So, whilst you're scanning the QR code or entering the scrolly link that's at the bottom of the screen and also at the top of your screen there, it's bit.ly express ABW, Anti-Bullying Week. That'll bring you to this challenge page, or you can use your device camera to scan that QR code that's on the screen right now. Whilst you're doing that and getting that open, let's get some shout-outs up. So we've got, go for it, Dom, what does that say?
Miss Clemens from Ballylifford Primary School.
Absolutely.
We've got Miss Gibson. Hello from Abba. Yeah, Abermüller.
I think,
Abermüller.
yeah. And then here we go.
Thor Primary School from Downpatrick in Northern Ireland.
Wonderful. Welcome.
Northrop Hall Primary School. I wonder where they're from.
Is it
I
Northern
should know
Hall?
that.
Is it Hall? Is it maybe? I don't know.
Is it Hull? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe a typo.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I remember that. Seafield Primary School. What else we got? What
Yo,
else we got? P5 and
six.
6. Sully Primary School.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, Menstrie Primary School in Clackmannanshire.
Yo,
Good,
yo.
good afternoon, Clackmannanshire. That's great. You might be the first Clackmannanshire school.
Yeah.
Year 6 at Idris Davies School. We've got Croeso. Is it actually part of the name? Croeso
Oh,
Georgetown?
yeah, you know. I don't
No,
think. No.
just means like Croeso.
Yo,
Georgetown Primary. Tredegar.
Prediga. Yeah.
Tredegar. All right. Pronoun da ysgol Sun Idon.
Soon Don. Soon Don.
The Y drives me crazy.
Yeah,
I'm sure sometimes it's E and sometimes it's
it is. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, if it's on its own, it'll be an always. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah.
That's baked. I know that rule now.
And
But
then
now that from Blwyddyn. There you go. Blwyddyn.
Blwyddyn.
Ysgol. Oh, I didn't get it right.
Blwyddyn 4 a 5, so year 4 and 5. And then what's the name of the
Ysgol Gymraeg Brohelig.
Right. Is Brohelig a special school?
Ooh.
Isn't, or am I wrong? Is
I don't know. You tell me.
Brohelig already completed the Digital Leader School Award? Or is
Right.
that Rose? No, that's Rosehelig, I think.
Oh, rivalries.
Yes.
Intense
Helig.
rivalries.
Right. Yeah, right. Go for it, Tom.
Oh, man. Come on. That's not fair. I can't. No, I don't know how to do that one. It's too hard.
Well,
Bunscoil, Colm Killer.
yeah, I reckon that's that first bit. I reckon that's like Dydd da in Welsh is just like, hey, how's it going? Good day to you.
Right.
I reckon.
Right.
And then is Bunscoil, is that like a scoil?
Scoil.
Is that like
Yeah,
spoon?
exactly. Yeah.
And then
It's the second bit that's tough. Don't know.
yeah, I don't know how to say that. Yeah.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
Colm Killer.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Oh my gosh, look at these that are coming in. Right, last
I
one.
know, it's crazy. Right,
That's-
Mr. Alcorn, of course he's here from Temple
Here he
Patrick
is.
Primary.
It's
He's never not here.
It's the PNP, it's the Project Naming Police at Temple Patrick.
Yeah, I know. He just stays online on these live lessons, just chips in.
Name your project.
Right, come on. We're gonna have to. We'll do the rest of them. Don't worry, we will do the rest of them. But
Yeah, keep on
we
coming
need
in.
to crack on.
Go on in.
Right, anti-bullying week. What are we doing? Challenge number 1: animated poster. Hey, look. By the way, I forgot to. Ooh, hello. Where'd that go? I did something weird there.
Oh,
Yeah, animated poster. There's also what's it called? A tutorial just there. And then also challenge number 2 is video editing. So challenge number 1 is the animated poster. We're going to make a static poster, then turn it into an animation. Simple as that. Boom. In fact, we're going to go right now and get it done. Share this tab instead. Are you ready to go, Mr. Jones?
I'm just waiting for you. Yeah.
I was born ready. Right. I'm going to go to the plus on the left-hand side. And tell you what, people, if he bullies me as he usually does, put the comments in the chat and say, oi, pack it in.
I'm lovely.
Look out for me, yeah? Look out for me. So we're going to go to flyer down here. You could go to the create a graphic thing, but it makes it longer. This is A4. This will perfectly print on your machines. And then in terms of the file name, I'll go ABW Anti-Bullying Week Project. There we go. That's what I call it. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get rid of that media. I don't want that. I'm going to go to elements on the left-hand side. And then I'll go to backgrounds, view all. And then maybe I'll search for like gradient. Oh, better spell it right. Gradient. There we go. Now I'm looking for something dreamy. We're looking for something dreamy these days, it seems. Go for this one. Now, because it's a background, it'll go in as a background straight away. If that makes sense. Does that make any sense?
It does, yeah.
If
It fills the page straight away. Yeah.
Fills the page straight away. Because you could click on it and then do detached page background. And then that's the graphic kind of thing. But set as page background. If you search through backgrounds, it'll go in there automatically. Right. Next up, we're going to go and get some texty text. Add your text. And I'm going to put anti. Now, do you know what? Let me show the power of the dynamic text. I'm going to just do a mix of a mix of capital and non-capitals, lowercase and uppercase. Look at me, because when I then go to text layouts and give it a click, I can go
Yeah.
to dynamic, and then everything is capitalized. Easy peasy. But still, we haven't done anything great here, so I'm just going to stretch it out. And then if I go to text layouts again, I can go to an arch. And then maybe I'll make it bigger. And then I'm looking to kind of put it at the top here, roughly around about there. And then I'm going to modify this text. Now, I mean, source sans 3 always comes in as source sans 3 if you don't do
Oh,
anything to it. Yeah, I know. But, if you go to your recommended, have a little goosey gander in here and see what you like. See anything you like? See anything you like? Give that one. That one's all right. I mean, you could probably go. Sometimes you can see more choice if you actually just do the drop down here. It means you have to kind of you see a preview of what they all look like down here, which is a bit smaller, but you can actually go looking through a lot more stuff. That one's good. I like that one. Then, last but not least, I shall scroll down, go to shape, and automatically it puts this kind of color behind it. And from here, you can choose a text. Well, actually, go to the shape fill first. I mean, just do what you like. I like this kind of like purpley one. I think that's good. But if it's going to be purple, then I think I'll click on my text fill and bring this little circle of joy here. Ooh, flashing lights, flashing lights. All the way to the top left. And there you go. I'm all
right.
done.
All right. Is it my shot now? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, put you on.
Yeah, go on in.
I'll put you on. MJ, there he is.
There he is. Here we are,
There
guys.
he is.
Bad's homepage, Dom clicked on the plus, so let's just do what he says. And he opened up a flyer project. You can see that just down there, flyer.
Yeah, well, give them the rationale. Why flyer and not graphic?
Because it is an A4 size project rather than a weird, slightly longer thing that'll print out with white edges, which you'll have to cut out if you're like me and that bothers you. Right, okay. So I'll go along with it. Right, so we want a nice background. So Dom went into elements on the left-hand side. And then up at the top, you see we've got all design assets. If I scroll over, we've got backgrounds in there. Now, Dom searched for gradient, which is a good one. I might search for something different, give you a different idea. Maybe I'll search for abstract.
Oh, hello.
Abstract backgrounds are usually quite nice as well. So maybe something like that is cool. I like that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Right.
well
So,
done.
Next, well, thank you. Next, they're going to shout.
What's he done?
They're going to shout.
Yeah, come on. Come on, Mr. Alcorn. I'm ready here to put your comments up. Come on.
Name the project.
Where are you? Oh, he's never there when you need him, honestly.
ABW poster. Right. Okay. Maybe I got it done just in time. Right. Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah, I have, because this isn't the comment that he put up earlier on.
No, that's not for you, pal. That's not for you.
That's for me. Thank you, Srogo. Thank you. Right. Let's get text. Add your text, and it is anti-bullying week. Lovely.
All week.
Yeah. Every week. Now then, let's get that onto an arch. So we're going to tap on text layouts and arch. Lovely.
Actually, I think it makes it dynamic by default, doesn't it, when you make it into an arch?
Text layouts, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then font, yeah. Can't stand that, so sans 3. So let's have a look. Bit of Pigmo.
Yeah, you love a bit of Pigmo, don't you?
I do love Pigmo. Either works perfectly or looks horrendous. There's no middle ground.
Yeah.
No middle ground.
It's
either
true.
exactly what you need or it's awful. Like that, for example, is awful. So let's go back to Pigmo Zero. Right, I can put a shape on that. Shape. And scroll down. Shape. There's my shape. Bring up the shape size a bit. There we
Oh
go.
yeah, nice.
And then let's swap my text fill and my shape fill around, and let's cut out the text. That's quite cool. I might do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that works well.
And then I can see there's some really nice colors on that background. So
Oh,
quite nice to
lovely.
through
Lovely colours.
shape.
Yeah.
Right. Uh, I reckon we need to say a bit of hellos, seeing as
Yeah,
we're
go on. I'll put myself on and you do the lows.
go on then. So we have got St. Margaret's Gala. Hello. And then we've got Riverside Primary P7 in Livingston. Yeah, and I think we were right there. It was hello in Irish. And apparently it was great pronunciation of the school name. I think you're being kind to us there.
Of course it was.
I don't think we were very good.
Listen, I'm a
Yes.
man with an Irish passport. I should know.
Yeah. Right. So
So there you go.
Look, this is Mr. Trainer, like your trainer. So,
Yeah, exactly. There you
yeah.
go. It's an Irish name.
Yes,
It means snapper. It means trapper of snakes.
That's it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But there's no snakes on Ireland, so that you don't have to do much then, do you?
They all got driven out.
By St. Patrick, who was, as we all know, a Welshman. There we are. Right. So
Right, let's get on. Come on.
Go on, Dosbarth Awel. And then
Yeah, he does bully me all the time, Mr. Alcorn.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree.
And then,
Riverside Prize in Livingston. Livingston, boom.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. Go for it, Dom.
Right. Okay, so I brought up the shape, the size of the shape on mine as well because I was jealous of what he'd done. A masterstroke. And then let's go over to elements, and then you go to design assets, and then I'm going to search for something like friends. Now, that one's cool. I haven't seen that before. That was nice. Like it. Everything in kind of design elements, they're kind of features that have been hand drawn by a spectacular artist of international repute. And I'm going to put that up there just for like, hey, we're anti-bullying. We're about being mates, not about being silly bullies. So I'm going to stick that one up there. Then maybe a bit lower actually, maybe about there, so they're kind of standing on the same level as the text or the bottom of the arch, say. And then maybe I'll do like maybe I'll put like handshake in here. Something like that. Yeah, there were some cool ones I saw in here, which I thought, yeah, this one was good. I like that. I thought that was cool. Just funking it up a bit. And if you're like, well, that's a bit boring, isn't it? I'd be like, well, you're not wrong, really. So you could go in and put an effect on it, like, yeah, something like that. Just kind of like trying to match the color, I guess. If you want to, you can go to duotone, and you can see the shadow you see there is actually pretty much this. It's a good purple, but you could match it using your dropper tool. This isn't going to show up on the screen here, but I am matching it to the anti-bullying week header. There we go. Put that in there. Why not? Then let's. Okay, well let's do this the lazy way. So I want to put some more text in. So I'm going to go to anti-bullying week. I'm going to go to the three dots. I'm going to duplicate it. Now I don't want another arch. And then I'll go to text layouts, change this back to dynamic, I think, anti-bullying week, cool. Now, I'm getting a bit, I've kind of maybe put this thing in too soon. Let's get it out of there. I'm going to copy all of that text and I'm going to put mates are mates, end of story. If you're someone's mate, you're their mate. You look up for them, you stick up for them. That's the way it goes, people. Mates are mates, end of story. Now, I want to make this, so this is kind of my message. You can put anything you like there. No means no. Friends help friends, whatever it is. And then I'm going to change my shape. Rather than being one of these basic shapes. Well, actually, it is still a basic shape, now that I say that. But I'm going to go to show more down here. And I think I'll put this one in a box. There you go. And if you click it again, you can decide, how big that box is going to sit around your text. And then also, you can change up the size. I don't want it to be that big, I don't think. But I do want it to kind of center, get my message front and center right there, something like that. Okay. Do you know this thing up here that I had? I might actually just put it down here. Something like
Uh,
that.
nice, nice.
Yeah, it just fills that little space in the arch. But a bit of friendly handshake, a bit of love in there. That's all good. Right. Go on then, Jones.
All right, all right then. My iPad keeps going to sleep this afternoon.
Oh well.
Here we go.
They
Right,
they
here we go.
say that dogs are like their owners, and that's what they say about iPads as well.
Nice. Right. Okay.
Ah, was that bullying?
Yeah,
Oh
it was. It
no!
was. There we are. Right. I'm gonna duplicate this piece of text, my anti-bullying week text. I'm gonna 3 dots, duplicate. So I've got 2 of those now. And let's change my text layout to dynamic. Okay, cool. And now in here, let's change the actual text to my kind of anti-bullying week message, which is, I like this one because it's so simple. There it is.
Yeah, why not?
And again, do you know what? I really like this kind of cut out in a box thing. So I don't think I'm going to be able to change my shape to something else really. I think I need to keep it as it is there. So that's fine. So now let's sort out the images that Dom did. So we've got a cool kind of group of friends, and then we've got some kind of icon going on as well. So I'm going to go into elements, and this time not backgrounds. I'm going to come back over to the left-hand side into the design assets and search for friends. 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 There we go.
Yeah.
Cool. That's the one Dom used. It is a good one, but I can't use it because he did. And keep scrolling down.
There was one a bit further up that I used in the example in the page, actually.
Was there?
Mm.
I might just go for these. These friends look like they're having fun. So
Oh, a great time.
yeah, there we go.
Some might say too much fun.
There's no such thing. There we go.
Ha! Ha! Honestly.
There we go. And I quite like the way that they're kind of overlapping the text box as well. That works really well for me. I think that's really cool. And then Dom used the design asset for that kind of handshake logo. You could also, in their elements, scroll all the way over to icons. You could do that, guys. So again, you see here in the friends, you got some kind of, there's a cool high five there. That's cool. I like that. What else is in here? There's the handshake. Look, there's the handshake.
Yeah. And actually, you'd be able to recolor that in a better way. Mine's a bit thin,
so you can recolor it then just by going to fill. And I could grab one of the colors from my funky background, like this really lovely blue that's in the bottom right-hand corner. Set it to that. That's nice.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I can just pop that up there. Something like that. There we go. Cool.
Nice.
I'm having fun. Right. Back to you, though.
Nice. Okay, I switched mine up. Let me get this on here.
I'll do it.
There we go. Nice one. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that for now. It's just getting in my way. Right. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to media, I think, and then search photos, and I'm gonna go for friends. There we go. Now, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for, maybe a smallish group. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I think probably the thing that matters the most is that you can remove the background easily from it. Like this one looks pretty good. That one seems like it might be quite easy to remove the background on it. What else could we do? If I press replace here, this is another good one where it'd be easy to remove the background. Now, this one I wouldn't choose. Why wouldn't I choose this, Mr. Jones?
Well, I mean, the photo's cropped off, isn't it? Left and right and bottom. So
yeah,
unless you keep it all the way to the side of your flyer, it's going to look a bit weird.
Yeah, you want one. Yeah, exactly that. You want one where, like, when you remove the background, you still get all of the picture in there. And I think that one, yeah, I mean, it could work actually because they are kind of going off like either side of the camera frame, aren't they?
Yeah. That would have to go. It'd have
Edge to edge, yeah.
It's
But
cool.
this one, for example,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
that would be easier. And even though it hasn't got the simplest of backgrounds, I think that Express could do a good job of this. So what I often find is when I put a photo in, my remove background is grayed out. But when I click off and then click back on again, it's there. So there we go. Ding, 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 ding. And it's going to do its thing. And then boom, done. Nice. And then I can pop that and like spread that out as much as I want. Now, obviously, I mean, I wonder whether if I put mates and mates, you see, my picture of these three girls here is at the top of my layer stack, which means it's at the front. Now, if I bring that underneath mates and mates in my layer stack, then that text goes on top. Now, that could work, but I actually think that I should just make the picture smaller, and that would be much better. And then, yeah, and then I can center it however I like. There we go. That'll do. Then the last thing I'm going to do on this static graphic is I could select either one of these pieces of text. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to duplicate it because I want to keep the same style of text, which means the font and the color and things like that. And then I'm going to paste in. I actually just got it prepared because you don't need to see me typing. And I just wanted to have another message. See something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult. Now, you can play around with how this sits. There we go. That sits better on two lines, I think, because then we can see our friends. We want friends and the idea of positive friendship to be front and center. So we've got see something you don't like, tell a trusted adult. But then I think what I'll do here is I'll put a shape on it. It's actually got a box on it now. But if I go into shape and change that to, I mean, I could change it to the pill. That's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Maybe I think that one's probably better because then you can see the friends again still. You can click it again though and like change the shape size. And then if you want to just zoom in. You can use your two fingers on your trackpad or you can use this drop down menu here to zoom in. And I think that looks pretty good.
It's cool.
So that to me is a done deal. And probably apart from I might go into elements, icons, and do the handshake thing and stick something in there. But while I'm doing that, let's have a look at Jonesy and see what he's going to cook up for us here.
Alrighty.
There we go. You're on.
On the left-hand side, I've tapped on Media, and I'm going to Photos, and I'm going to search for Friends again. There, Friend. Oh, I've done it again. Friends. Friends. There we go. Right, and yeah, so I'm just going to search for a group of friends having fun.
Pack that in.
Sorry.
Blimey. My gosh.
Maybe I should put in your school friends, I think would be better. So let's try that. School friends. Sorry. There we go. Right. So there it is, photos in. So you can see on my photo there, you can see that on the top left-hand corner, it's got that little cloud in an orange dot. That just says that it's still loading. There it is, it's gone now. So now I can remove the background. Okay, remove that background. There it is. Wonderful job. Excellent job. There we go. Just bring that up. There you go. Great. I quite like that in front of the text. I think it works really well.
Yeah, that does work well, actually.
Yeah. And then I'm going to duplicate my text. So I'll duplicate the top one again. And I'm going to duplicate. And let's go to dynamic again with this one. This text box needs to be in the front. So when you duplicate the text box, it's going to duplicate it right in the layer stack next door to the one you've duplicated. So the good chance, if you're duplicating something you did a while ago, it's going to be low down in the layer stack. So with this, I want to bring this new text box all the way up to the top. There we go. Right, now then the cutout isn't going to work down here. Okay, so I do need to go into my shape settings, turn the cutout text off. There we go. That's cool. Right, now then, what was your message again? What did it say?
So see something you don't like? Question
Oh, yeah.
mark. Tell a trusted adult.
Yeah. Right. So, see something you don't like? Question mark. Tell a trusted adult. Full stop. Right. Good. Adult. Adult. There we go. Right. So let's just spread that out so that we
That's
fill
good.
this like that. That's great. Now then, I don't like that yellow, so let's go to text fill and change the color of the text fill to one of the lovely colors that we've got in this background again. So I'm going to use this cool pink. There we go. And there we are. I think I'm there.
Yeah, good. Nailed it. Right. Show them quickly how to download and share.
So, if you want to download it, you've got the download icon at the top there of your screen. So if you tap on the download icon, then you've got some options. PNG is fine. You can print that out, or you can put it into your digital file somewhere. Or if you
That one with the down arrow.
if you know you're going to be printing out, then PDF is good. Yes, the down arrow is to download up here. But you could also share. So if your school uses Microsoft Teams or Google Classroom, you can share to Teams and Classroom, or you can create a view-only link, which is a URL. Anyone who clicks on the URL sees your amazing published design on the internet.
Yeah, nice work. Right. That's it. Right, let's get on here. Right, so I've got mine and I could download, like Mr. Jones said there, the little buttons there, and I could share Google Classroom, Microsoft Team, view only link. But actually, what I want to do now is I want to transform this into with a little bit of animation. Who doesn't love a little bit of animate from audio? So this is a static graphic. There's nothing going on in terms of like time or sound or anything like that. And I want to keep it. I don't want it to be different than that. But what I do want to do is I want to make a version of this which has some animation, which has some sound and all the rest of it. So you can see up here in the top right, you see there, give that a click. And then you have these options to add a new page. Now, this is still within the same project that you're working in now. It's just going to give you, if you click duplicate, it's going to give you a duplicate of this page, something exactly the same. So now you've got page one here, which is the one we finished, and page 2, which we've just duplicated. So in this one, I'm going to put some animated stuff in. So I'm going to click here. And Mr. Jones, you probably want to have a think about how you'll do this on the iPad, I think, because it'll be slightly different. But the process is the same. But let me, you might want to do it with one character, for example. That might work well. So I'm going to delete this one. And don't forget, I've still got it on my first page. That's fine. And then I'm going to go over to media. I'm going to go to videos. This is slightly different than the iPad. So iPad people, just hang on a second. And animate characters here if you're on the desktop. Give it a click. It is very similar on the iPad. It just has a slightly different thing going on. So you can choose your character on here. There's loads and loads and loads to choose from. If you choose the category young people, I mean, you could do it as a robot if you like. I mean, it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
You could do it as Saturn. I don't know why you would, but hey, maybe Thorn. Yeah, I'm not going to do this one with mine. Why not? Now, I want the whole body in there just because it'll make it easier. I'll have more choice. But on your background here, go to transparent background. That's what you want. You want transparent background. So let me go to enhanced speech, and I'm going to record my voice now. Now, what I want to do with this is I want to have two characters in mind. I want to have two characters. So I'm going to have someone saying, see something you don't like. And then I'm going to have somebody else say, tell a trusted adult. So this guy here, whatever his name was again, I can't even remember. Something completely bananas. Thorn. Yeah, so Thorn's going to say, see something you don't like. But then also Thorn still needs to be in the animation when my second character says, tell a trusted adult. So at the end of recording, saying my first bit, I'm going to say, tell a trusted adult in my head whilst it's still recording and then press stop. So hopefully I've made that clear, but watch me do it, okay? See something you don't like? Right. So I was kind of mouthing out the second part there, looking completely bananas. But what I was trying to say to you is you kind of that's bullying. That's bullying. That's bullying. But I was trying to say in my head, tell a trusted adult so that it would keep going. So now it's exporting things and it's syncing it up to my lips. He always bullies me.
I didn't
And
do it.
then
You made a joke about yourself and I laughed. So that's come on, come on.
there's a fine line. And then I'm going to bring this one down and then I'm going to put the thorn there. Now, let's give it a little play. See something you don't like? I couldn't tell if that was on the recording or if that was actually real.
Oh, that's me.
Right. So could you hear that voice then?
Yeah, and I like how he blinks when he's not saying anything.
See something you don't like? Yeah. So he got that space at the end, right? And then also one thing I do need to do is tell a trusted adult. That's behind Thorn. So I can do either or. I can go to the text, press the three buttons, and bring it to the front, and then Thorn is now behind that. So that's good. But now I need to put in my second one. So I'll go to animate characters again, and maybe I'll go to Evans.
Evans.
Right? Evans. And then I'll pop that in there and make it a bit bigger and then press record. And now this time, what am I going to do, Mr. Jones?
You're going to wait at the beginning and then you're going to say, tell a trusted adult.
Okay, fine. Are you ready? Tell a trusted adult. So did that bit at the start where, pretended that I was saying, see something you don't like to make sure you get the right gap and then you say your bit. You might have to do a bit of, there might be a bit of jiggery pokery around here, but we'll work it out. Okay, waiting in the queue for this to get done. I think it's because the quality's so high. You had to go to the back of the queue to make it fair for everybody. So, how are you going to do it on the iPad, Mr. Jones? Are you going to do it both on one and then?
Come on, let's go.
Go on. Let's go over to you while everyone else is doing theirs. Let's go. Go on.
Yeah, so on the iPad, we don't yet have that button under videos that says up there at the top that says animate character. Hopefully, it's coming soon. They're kind of testing it out on the browser, and it has been a lot. It's made things much easier. So hopefully, that'll come over to the iPad soon. But we can still do this. This is fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump back to the Adobe Express homepage by tapping on the Express logo in the top left-hand corner. That's the colorful A, top left. Okay, cool. Now then, on your Express homepage, you've got the blue tile that says Animate Your Voice. So I'm going to tap on that, and it's going to open up that exact same panel that you just saw Dom using to animate Thorn and Evans. Right, so... Oh yeah, I got this Leo from the Zodiac, which it looks absolutely awesome. So start off with him. All saying that is looking in the wrong direction.
You could flip it when you get in there, though, can't you?
But then the text on the T-shirt will be facing the wrong way.
That's true.
So I'm gonna grab some. Like if I flip that, it's not gonna matter. So let's go with that character to begin with. Now, the background is cool, but I don't want any background. So I'm going to go to background and change the category from outer space to... The reason I've got these kind of weird settings, it just... The anime character always remembers whatever you last did. I can't go... There we go. All transparent. Okay, cool. Here we go. Right. So I'm going to go record.
You're going to enhance your speech?
So I don't really need to because I'm not in a noisy classroom, and it does slow down the kind of upload processing thing a little bit, so I won't bother. So I'm going to tap allow to allow the microphone. See something you don't like? Done. Okay, cool.
You know, on the iPad, it doesn't actually show the bit where you're recording.
Oh
It's one of
no.
those funny things when we're streaming, it doesn't actually show that middle bit.
Oh, okay.
But
Right.
yeah, I mean, you can still see it happening. I don't think it's a big deal. But just to say to people, it will look slightly different. You just like, for example, on the browser, you can't see the dropper tool, and you can't see someone moving layers around. And on the iPad, it seems like you can't see someone recording.
Okay. So I've got that's exporting. That's great. Brilliant. 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 So that's wrapping
Now
up.
this will have to open up in the editor, won't it?
Yes. So now we're going to open this up in the editor. Here we go. You can't download it because it doesn't have a background. You can't download a video without a background. So open in the editor. You see the button there on the right-hand side. You're going to tap on that. And that has basically opened that in its own project. Okay, fine. So I'm going to name this project as just ABW1. ABW1.
Can you bring it in your stuff?
I could bring in my poster to this project, but then I wouldn't be able to animate any text or anything like that. Are you planning on doing anything like that?
No.
Okay. Well, I know. Well, anyway.
Yeah,
So
do it the different way.
I'll change the background color to no background. There we go. So that's important. So there is no background on this at all. Brilliant. Right. So now that's done. That's saved. Let's jump back out to the homepage again. Tap on the colorful A. Animate your voice. Just switch to another character. So I'll go back to my Leo. There we go. And I'm going to do the same as Dom did. Record. Allow microphone. Here we go. Tell a trusted adult. Thanks for reading.
I see why it's funny now. So theatrical. Mr. Jones is so theatrical.
No then.
He was born for Amdram.
Yes, absolutely. Well, pro drum. Come on, not Amdram. Pay drum. Come on. So that's exporting. Right. So what I'm going to do, we'll pass back to Dom. So that's all I'm going to do now is save that into the editor, save it as ABW2. So you'll know I'll have those two projects. So just jump back over to Dom whilst I do that. Because you've already seen me do this once.
Right. So my second one came in, whatever the robot was called, can't remember. Now I'm going to position this and then maybe I do my text, click on my text again. Let's make this bigger. Click on my text again and send it to the front. There we go. And now let's play and see what's going on here.
See something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult.
Ah! Boom! That's heroic. I love it. Right. The only problem was that my robot kind of disappeared at the end. So I'm using my playhead here. See this? To scrub through and find out where the end point is when he disappears. There. So all I need to do really is just kind of trim this back like it's like a tenth of a second. Now that is a complete clip.
See something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult.
Ah, nailed it. So I'm loving that. That is great. And then the only thing I probably will do here is add some audio. What am I going to search for? It can't be lo-fi again, please.
Go on, lo-fi. You love lo-fi, didn't
Chill. I'm going to do chill.
Chill.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, this one. This one's good. Yeah, it's like
something you don't like. Tell a trusted adult.
So we'll have an issue with the volume probably. Let's check it out.
See something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult.
Nice. So there's a few things here. The volume on the audio is way too loud. Bring that down to like 15%. And then maybe I'll fade it out at the end. Fade out duration, maybe just a second, because it's not a very long clip. It's only 5.4 seconds. You can see how long it is just down the bottom here. You see 5.4 seconds. So it's not very long. So let's give it another play.
See something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult.
And it just fades out. Boom.
Nice.
That's nice. And then, you can download that if you want to by clicking download, and you can also share it there as well by doing your view only link, and that'll do it for both projects that you did there. Okie dokie. Let's go
Right.
back to the iPad to finish that off.
Yeah, let's get it done quick. Okay, so here we go. So here's my second one, ABW2. You can see that I named the project. So now let's just jump back to the homepage again. Right, so down at the bottom, you see I've got my recent project. So I've got my 2 characters, and then the next one along, you can see the lovely pink and blue background there. That's my actual main project that I've been working on since the beginning of the session today. So let's open that back up. Now then, this is my first page, which I want to keep as a still graphic. So let's duplicate this. So I'm going to tap on the right-hand side, top right-hand corner, add, duplicate. Okay, so here's page 2. So on page 2, I'm going to get rid of that photo of the friends. Did you get rid of the text as well? Or did you keep it?
No, I kept that, yeah.
Yeah, so you kept it. So maybe I'm going to just resize things a tad.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just to kind of get some room for my amazing characters. There we go, that's fine. Right, so now, here's what's different on the iPad. We need to bring those 2 characters in. So here's what we do. We go to your stuff on the left-hand side. See there, top left, your stuff. And you'll see the 2 most recent projects. Well, the 3 most recent projects are those ones we'll be working on. So let's bring in the Pisces fish, first of all. So I'm going to just tap on that. And then add as there, right. It's gonna add it as a page. Fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And now we're gonna have to do that again. So let's just go back to my second page. And then let's bring in my my Leo, and let's add him in as a page as well. There we go. Cool. So I've got those 2 videos now on separate pages. You can see one's here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to bring my volume up so you can hear it. There you go. See something you don't like? Okay, cool. Right. So what I need to do now is basically I need to just copy that from this page back to my page 2. Okay, so if I just tap on my my character, 3 dots, copy, and then let's go back. Let's go to the other page. So you can go to your other pages. Sometimes you'll get a kind of a back, left and right kind of icon thingy going along. But up at the top, you see I've got underneath where it says share, I've got the number 4 that shows my pages. Right, so back to page 2. And here I just want to paste in. Paste. There we go. I've pasted in my first character.
Nice.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay. And now let's go to page 4. So again, underneath the share button, see that 4, that little icon that says 4. Tap on that. And let's go over to our 4th page. And let's copy our Leo. Copy. Doing the same thing. Go to my pages. Page 2. Hold my finger down. Paste. All right.
Nice.
So they're in. There we go. Just like that. Let's see if the timing works. See something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult. There we go.
Great.
With my Pisces, I could also, we discussed this earlier, I could use flip horizontal, which is on the left-hand side there, underneath the blend mode drop-down. See this blend mode drop-down? Underneath it, we got that flip button.
Yeah.
There we go. And that now looks more conversational. The final thing I need to do is bring my text box to the top. And then, maybe I just need to trim my whole scene back ever so slightly so that... See something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult. There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
Music is just the same as Dom showed you under audio. You got loads of different stuff in here. I'm going to put a bit of Bossa Lounge in there. Lovely. Drop the volume down to about half, and let's put a fade out on. And that's my finished project. See something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult. There we go. Cool.
Sounds like a James Bond soundtrack. It's amazing.
That's what I'm going for. Right. Let's take us to the next challenge, Dom. Whilst I go and answer the door. Somebody's just
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Okay, let me go to challenge number 2. Here we go. Share this tab. Right. Okay, that's challenge number 1. So if your school is ending now, so thanks very much for coming to challenge 1. You can do challenge 2 whenever you like. Challenge 2 is going to be some video editing. Going to do this dead simple, and we might actually put some animation in here as well, so it's quite good. But this is a nice short video. There's a tutorial down here if you want to use it for Express School challenges. I'll put the info. I forgot to put the info on this page. Actually, I need to put it down the bottom. But basically, we're going to create a video for your fellow pupils on how to help someone who's being bullied. And it's just 3 very, very quick bits of advice. So how do we get started? Well, if you're in your current project, you can go to the A in the top left, all the way up here, give it a click, and go back in. Now, you've got the orange Make a Video button. So give that a click. Okay, now you get these templates. We don't need any templates. No, thank you. I'll do ABW, Anti-Bullying Week video. Okay, cool. So what have we got in here? Oh, I've already got one called that. Well, that was good that you told me. So you gave me that little thing. Let me refresh the page and give it a new name. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Come on, let me type. Oh, it's not letting me type right now. Oh, that's useful, isn't it? Brilliant. Let's go to edit timeline. Is it going to do it? No, it won't let me do it. You've got to name your project. I can't do it right now for whatever reason. So you've got this timeline at the bottom. So in order to start this off, let's go over to media on the left-hand side. And I think I'm going to go videos on all of this. We haven't got long to do this. Probably got about 20 minutes, something like that. But actually, this one is going to be quite quick. I'm going to do all videos. Search video. I'm going to go for help, because this is all about how to help a friend who's being bullied. And I really like this one down here. You've got this kind of one of hands being turned over like that, HELP. That's great. I think that's really good. Now, I'm not bothered about the length of it for now. I can work on that later. Now I'm going to add the scene. Now, what am I doing in my second scene? Well, I'm going to give this first bit of advice. If you witness bullying, take action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. So what I might look for is friends. Oh, let me share this tab. This is the one I'm going to go for here. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. First thing I'll do is copy that piece of text. I think it'll be useful. And then I'll go back to this tab. And in my videos, I'm going to search for friends walking. Okay. That one looks great. I mean, the first one's fine. There's loads of different ones. You can choose. It really doesn't matter. But this one looks great. Friends walking away. She was being bullied. Her friend came along and said, hey, walk this way with me. She got out of trouble. That's great. Next one, I'm going to add a scene. Ooh, before I do that, maybe I'll paste in my text. Yeah, let me paste in my text. Go to text, add your text, paste it in. I won't do anything with that now. I'm just going to paste it in because it'll be useful in a bit. Okay, next scene. Let's go over here. Second piece of advice. Tell the person being bullied you'll go with them to a trusted adult. Let them know you'll back them up. Right. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go over to my project. I'm in my next scene. I'm going to go to media. What am I going to search for? Trusted adults. Well, that will be like a teacher in school. So let's go to teacher. This one is a classic. Absolute classic. There we go. There's loads to choose from. Do what you want. I'm going to go to text. Add your text. Paste it all in. Now, I'll tell you in a bit why I'm pasting all the text in. But let me just add my final scene in. This is a quick one. A person who is being bullied may need someone to talk to. Listen to the person and offer support. So I'm going to copy that, Control and C or Command and C. And then I'll go to add a scene. And this time in videos, I'll go to like friends. Ooh, friend talking. Something like that. Okay, cool. This one is great. This one here is perfect. Now, there's a problem here. This one has white lines. It was filmed in sort of panoramic, I suppose. So you can just like use the little handles there. Or you can use this fit video bit down the bottom. This is my final scene. Let me go to text. add your text, and paste in that text. All right. So what we need, Mr. Jones, is we need 4 quick scenes. And as you're going, I wasn't sharing the right tab. Come on, Jones, keep me honest here, please.
Sorry, I was opening up the challenge page. Sorry.
Oh no, I've just been doing stuff without people seeing. But anyway, I've got 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4 scenes, and I copied the text from this page into the 3 scenes after the introduction scene. Off you go. I'll put you on screen and show us what you're made of.
Gotcha. Right. Let's go back to the Express homepage by tapping on the colorful A. We're making a video, so that's the orange tile here. We need 4 video files in here. So I'm going to go to media on the left-hand side, and then I'm going to go to videos. My first one is just going to be help. There we go. So there we go, something like that. This one is cool, like that. That's great. Right. Let's add a scene. So to add a scene, I'm just going to tap on the plus down on my timeline after my first scene. Tap on that plus. There's my new scene. And this time I want to have maybe walking away. So walk away. We go. Walk away. Ideally, this is with somebody else, though, right? So
yeah.
Yeah, something like this. That's fine. And then third scene, it's tell a teacher or talk to a trusted adult. So let's just look here for teacher. And you use that first one, so I'll use this one. And then I'm going to go with my final scene.
You've got white lines on that one.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Thought I'd point that out. Just
yeah.
thought I'd point it out.
Sure. Yeah, I got some white lines there. So let's just fill video. You can see that on the left-hand side, near the bottom of my screen. Fill video. Perfect. Solved. Right, my final scene here is have a chat about it. So let's have kids talking. Oh, I'm full of typos today, I tell you. Right, let's try that again. Kids talking. Yeah, one of those.
Nice.
Right, and then I'm gonna go with this one, and then this also needs to fill video. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, good. Take it away, Dom.
Okay, cool. Right. So we've done our 4 scenes here by doing one intro scene and then doing this one, and then this one. Looking for a video on each one. And I also put text, didn't I? I put text I copied that text from each of those scenes to put it in there. Now, the reason why I did that was because I wanted to be able to voice over this. But before we get there, let's go to our first one and let's put some text in. And then go to add your text, and I put bullying. I'll put bullying advice video. Right. Now, okay, fine. Let's have a look for some good text. Barber complete. That is always a good one. I think that's always a great one. And I'm going to put it down the bottom here. Now, obviously, because the fill color is black, you can't really see it. So let's go custom. And then let's change it to like a sort of mustardy yellow. Yeah, great. And then maybe I'll use my plus to kind of make it a bit bigger. There you go. Bullying advice video. Now, I could voice over this. Why not? Let's do it now. Go to media. Go to audio. And record voiceover. Now it's asking which microphone I want to use. Chances are you'll probably only have one option, but if you don't, make sure you get the right one. And then I'll make something up for this one. Here's a quick advice video for Anti-Bullying Week. Okay, now bring this back to the start. Here's a quick advice video for Anti-Bullying Week. Right. So that was Well, if I just zoom in down the bottom here, it's an 8.9 second video clip, but my voiceover is only 4.9. So actually, I'm going to grab this clip and I'm going to trim it in here. It doesn't need to be that. Just slightly over the edge. So there's a bit of a pause between that and the next scene. Then I'm going to go to this scene. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my text. Maybe I'll change the fill color. If I swap it around, it'll go to white. There we go. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read this out. So I'm going to get my playhead back to the start. And I'll go over to media on the left-hand side and then record voiceover. If you witness bullying, take action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. Okay, now that that's done, let's have a look down the bottom here. So my video clip is 11.9, my voiceover is 8.3, so I can trim by clicking and holding this one as well, and just trim it in to there. Nice. So I'm going to keep on repeating this action now. So if you see here, I'm going to go to this one here. I don't need to change the text on that one because I can still read it. Put that at the start, media, record voiceover. Tell the person being bullied you will go with them to a trusted adult. Let them know you will back them up. And so what I'm doing here with each of them is just recording my voiceover, trimming it back, and then putting my playhead in the next position, record voiceover. A person who is being bullied may need someone to talk to. You can listen to the person and offer support. Right, that was just about the right length of clip there. Just about. I would have had to drag this out a little bit. And actually maybe that would have made it go to white. Yeah, it would have, you see. If you do have that problem, the best trick you can do there would be to select your video clip and reduce the speed. You can see over here on the left-hand side, you would reduce that speed. And then you could stretch out your clip if you want. And the clip would be be slower.
The person who is being bullied may need someone to talk to. You can listen to the person and offer support.
That's okay. It doesn't matter that it's slower. And there we go. Now, do your voiceovers. And then what I'm going to do for my end is I'm going to go to my first scene down the bottom here. You see down here. I'm going to click the three dots. I'm going to duplicate it. And then all I'm going to do is pop this one. Oh, where have you gone? Let me just zoom out a bit here. I'll get this scene and then I'm going to move it until it's right at the end. And now the intro and the outro are the same. There we go. Right, I think Jones maybe just show them a voiceover thing again, and then I'll go back and do some text, I think.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. So I got my text there. That's fine. So to record a voiceover, I just go to audio at the top there. I'm under the media tab on the left-hand side. Okay, so I tap on media, audio, and you can see there the record voiceover button. So I'm going to tap on that, allow my microphone. I've only got one microphone to choose from. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to start recording. Here's some advice for anti-bullying week.
Yeah, it's that same thing again where you can't actually see the recording, sort of dialogue boxes.
So I'm using the zoom toggle. You can see right in the bottom right-hand corner, just so I can kind of zoom in on this scene, just to see what's going on a bit better. There we go. So let's just move my voiceover over to the right a little bit. And now all of this extra stuff I don't need. So I'll just trim that scene back. There we go. So now I've just got, here's some advice for anti-bullying week. There we go. Cool.
Perfect.
I don't have the text on the screen here, but I do have, my friend has got the challenge page open on a computer next door to me. So I can just read it straight off. You know,
So you can work in pairs, is what he's saying there. He's saying if you want to work with the person next to you and say, hey, I need to record some voiceover. Can I look at the challenge page on yours while I record?
Yeah. So I've got the challenge page open on another screen right here. So I can just record, just get my playhead. That's this black line that shows us where we are in time. Let's get that back to the beginning of my second scene. And again, I'm just going to go to record voiceover, allow, start recording, and I'm going to read off that first point. 3, 2. If you witness bullying, take action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. Finish recording. There it is. And now I can just bring, again, just trim that scene back to there. Brilliant. Cool. So I've got my first two scenes and I've got my voiceovers there. Okay, back to you, Dom.
All right, no problem. Right. So I've got my 4 scenes here. And I have got some intro text on my first one, so that's great. But then I go into my second one and I've got the kind of script on the start of it there. Now I don't want that. I'm saying those words. You don't need to read them as well. But what I might do is just put like a key sentence there. What am I going to put as my key sentence? I think it'll be something like walk away if it is safe, something like that. So what I'll do is I'll go to my first one, bullying advice video. Click that. I like the style of it. I like everything about it. So I'm going to click it, go to 3 dots, and go to copy. Let me just show you that again. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. And go to copy. And then I go into my second scene, and then I just paste it in by right-clicking in the gray section anywhere, and then click paste. Right. So now I can get rid of my kind of voiceover text, if you like. And then I could put like, walk away if it is safe. Right, so it was down the bottom on the first one. Maybe I'll put it on the top in this one, something like that. Now you can't really see this very well, so let's change the fill. This is a very different background. Change the fill until we think it's something that maybe looks a little bit more standout. Now that is better, but it's still not that readable. So why don't we go to the outline and just put a white outline on it? There we go, something like that. And then you can also bring the thickness of that white line as well. Walk away if it is safe. Perfect. And then you go to your next scene there. What are we going to do with this one? Well, tell a trusted adult. That's all we need to write. So I'm going to click this here, delete it, and then maybe I've probably still got this copied. So let me just right click off the page, paste. Yeah, bullying advice video is still copied. So I'm just going to highlight that. Tell trusted adults. And then again, I mean, you can play with this because it's is it dynamic? Let's make it dynamic. Let's go to text layouts on the left-hand side. Make it dynamic. And now when I start...
It is now.
It is now. I can start stretching it out and make it into something more funky. Tell a trusted adults. I mean, the A is going to be massive, but why not?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, why not? And then, maybe, oh, I've only got one letter selected and that's all it's changed the color of.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Fill, maybe all of it can be purple. Do I need an outline on that? No, I don't think I do. And then, scene here, this is the last one where we need to do this. A person being bullied may need to talk to someone. Listen and offer support. That's what I'm going to say in this one. So I'll delete that. I'll right click on the side again, paste bullying advice video, and then put listen and offer support. Something like that. Or as all good friends should. And then we'll maybe make it dynamic again. And then we can pop this, maybe just on the side like that. Listen and offer support. Change the fill. You can just go through until you find something that you think will work. Like the green one's quite good, but I still think it probably needs an outline on it. So let's go to a white outline. Yeah, maybe it's still a bit fadey. So let's, I'm changing the outline color. Didn't want to do that. Let's go to the fill. Let's go to more colors. Maybe something like that. And then change the outline again back to white. Yeah, listen and offer support. That'll do. Great. And then it goes, you can, if you want to, you can put your playhead at the start there and go record voiceover and then just be like, thanks for watching. Make sure you support your friends. Thanks for watching and make sure you support your friends. There we go.
Perfectly timed
Done.
there, Mr. Trainer.
Hey?
Perfectly timed to fit the scene.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it? So let's check. There's probably a few things that we need to do here. Mr. Jones will tell us.
Here's a quick advice video for Anti-Bullying Week. If you witness bullying, take action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. Tell the person being bullied you will go with them to a trusted
She looks
adult.
so friendly and
Let them
trustworthy.
know you will back them up. A person who is being bullied may need someone to talk to. You can listen to the person and offer support. Thanks for watching and make sure you support your friends.
Nice.
Nice.
That's great.
Two things to improve my video, please. 2 stars or 2 wishes and a star.
Background music and transitions, please.
Okay, transitions. Where are we going for transitions then?
So transition is what happens between two video clips. So if you go between any two scenes, you see that little plus button. If you click on that, you've got two options. You can either stuff an empty scene in between them, no thanks, or we can add a transition between these two video clips. So click on add transition, and then you've got 6 options, 6 different transition effects. If you hover over them, it'll give you a little preview, which is really handy. And then
I think I'll do dissolve.
there we are. Dom's going to go, oh, that's new. Dom's going to go for dissolve.
I've done that, but I want to do it to all of them. Do I have to click like 4 or 5 times?
No, you don't need to go between everyone and click on the plus because that's tedious. There's a little button there that says apply to all scenes. That's going to put that transition effect between each one of, oh gosh, don't do that. Between each one of your video clips.
There you go.
There we go, and that's done. So a bit of background music would be good now as well because music makes everything better.
Where am I going?
Left-hand side, media.
Media.
And then at the top, you need to choose audio.
Audio.
And you can just search. You can just scroll through. You scroll down. You've got acoustic mixing.
No.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Bossa Lounge, hey?
Click view all. There we go. Gentle Daydreams. What's that? That sounds all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit Oasis-y, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's whack it in there.
Yeah.
It's in there, but let me play it and tell you how terrible it is.
Here's a quick advice video for anti-bullying.
What?
Sorry, couldn't hear you. What were you saying? What were you saying?
So, Noel Gallagher is turned his amp up too loud, and nobody can hear Liam over there. So let's turn the volume of the music down to there we go.
What about let's say like 25 and see what's like.
If you witness bullying, take action if it's safe.
Nice. Also,
nice.
at the end of this video clip, that music that's so good is just gonna go.
Oh, let's show them what we mean.
Support your friends.
What happened there?
Right.
So it sounds like somebody who's got, you know, that thing with like a shepherd's crook, a walking stick, and they've hooked a guitar player off the stage. You know?
Yeah.
It sounds like
so what can we do with that?
So
click on it.
Put it, click on your music, and then just add a fade out. Just give it a little fade out.
Just up there. You see,
and
fade out.
The default is 2 seconds, which is actually quite long. So maybe you could bring that down to kind of less than 1, really.
Oh, I'm going to go 1.5.
Yeah. 2 second fade.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
And make sure you support your friends.
Lovely.
1.5
was the perfect one, I think. So to finish off, you can download up there. 720 is
plenty.
Yeah, 720 is plenty. And then you can go to share, and then you can, create your view-only link as you would normally do, or send it to Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams. There we go. Job's a good one. Watch it back if you need to. for advice, but you can also go to the challenge page because we have 2 tutorials on there which will tell you everything you need to know if you need to brush up at a later date. What's going on next week, Mr. Jones?
So next Tuesday, it started yesterday actually, COP29, the climate change
conference.
That's it. I was going to say meeting. It's a bit more than that. The climate change conference started yesterday or today. And it's going on for 10 days. So next Tuesday, we're doing a climate change special for COP29. And then on Wednesday, we're doing a special lesson for Road Safety Week, because next week is Safety Week. And also, teachers, if you're interested, we are running a ACE Level 1 training for any school staff that are interested. That's at 4 p.m. till 5:30 p.m. after school on Wednesday afternoon. Now, if you want to register for the live lesson, so for the COP29 climate change lesson or Road Safety Week, go to bit.ly/Adobe Leaders. And teachers, if you'd like to come along to that ACE Level 1 training session, then go along to bit.ly/ACE interested and get yourself signed up. And that'll get you a professional development certificate and a digital badge to put in your email signature. Lovely. Right.
Nice one. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for all your comments. It was fun.
Yeah.
Loads of comments. And thanks
Absolutely.
for challenges together for us. Lots of fun.
No worries. Have a good week. Help your friends. And use Express. Take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.